confidence to say, okay, it's okay to fail because you're going to be loved no matter what. And that doesn't just mean basketball. That means anything in life. That means writing. That means being an entrepreneur. Because I wasn't going to give up on the game.
Right.
So I had to say, okay, this year I'm going to get better at that. Next year, this. And then so forth and so on. And then patiently I was able to catch them.
I always knew that was my example. And I think that's the critical part. We need an example. Somebody has to be an example, human beings.
The work is what I want to do. It's not like, oh God, I've got to earn a little bit more money. It's, this is the thing that throughout my childhood,
Creatures of example. You got to see it.
Yeah.
So.
Think about how you would apply it. In sports, you have to apply it in the here and now. I mean, you're faced with challenges moment to moment. You're faced with pressures and anxiety and communication or the lack thereof and all this other stuff. Like, it's in the moment. So you have to live it. And when you practice those things, you become better at it. But I just feel like in this day and age, our children have become less imaginative about how to problem solve.
That's really where I am in my life right now. I want to show what it looks like.
Emotions come and go. The important thing is to accept them all, to embrace them all, and then you can choose to do with them what you want versus being controlled by emotion. A lot of times I've seen players, even myself, when I was younger, being consumed by a particular fear. And to the point where you're saying, okay, it's not good to feel fear. I shouldn't be nervous in a situation like that. And it does nothing but grow versus stepping back and saying, yeah, I am nervous about the situation. Yeah, I am fearful about the situation. But what am I afraid of? And then you kind of unpack it. And then it gives you the ability to look at it for really what it is, which is nothing more than your imagination running its course,
We knew over time that as these things got better, it would be part of the mainstream. And so as people sort of came around to that, they were like, wow, whether it's at work or at home, this is just part of how people do things. And we wanted, to get it out to everyone, students everywhere, even in the countries that are low income.
It just shows you have to do it yourself sometimes because not everyone's going to believe in you.
Certainly not. Certainly not. And what you'll see is, once you start doing it, and now people want to come and jump in, but I'm like, you kind of forced us to go about this ourselves. So I think we're just going to build it from the ground up ourselves. But
we have committed to one another in a brotherhood service and support. I guess we've been in the gym. We've been in the soul gym, working out for the past 8 months, and this is our first time doing anything that's that's public facing.
Don't hide from it. You got to be able to look at it and and deal with it head on.
I got to see what was coming, and the idea of being part of making that real. I woke up and said, okay, I'd love to get to work. My younger self could stay in, days at a time. I don't do that now, but then it was just in no way a hardship, because I felt we were part of something that would be very empowering. And, competitively, I wanted us to be the ones to make it happen.
When you seek revenge, you destroy yourself. And that's the paradoxical conflict that we all live in. Someone has mistreated us. We want revenge, but if we take it, we hurt ourselves more.
It's crazy how it's
right?
designed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is the, as Radhanath Swami referred to, the perplexing situation that we find ourselves in. And the only answer is loving kindness. And most of us don't want to hear that. It's like, I'll take my chances with revenge.
That ability to concentrate, would hold me in good stead in terms of reading long books and applying that concentration and curiosity first to cards,